Today's the last shift. One more day, and I'm free. Alright, here we go. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Kjwippy, and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's Management Wanted in Survival Minecraft. Can you guys believe that we are already over 20 episodes into this series? This is absolutely crazy. Now, we are cutting right to the chase today because I want to get started on finishing up the terraforming for the parking lot. As you guys can see, I have done a bit of road building towards the house. Now, obviously, I'm not going to have it just be a road straight to it. It's going to have that little curve there, and that's what that dirt road path kind of thing is leading up to my house. So we're going to have the road kind of meet up with that, and we're going to have a nice little bridge that goes over the river there. So that should hopefully look nice. I've also gone ahead and worked out how wide out I want this whole section to be, because I want it to kind of like be a little bit of like a grassy overhang onto like a rock kind of wall going up. So hopefully I can pull that off pretty well, but I think I've got a happy spot where I'm at right now with how wide this is going to be. So now we just work on curving it out and then doing all that. So yeah, I guess first thing I got to do is go get all my dirt and stuff. Also gonna need to light all this up down here because this is terrifyingly dark and everything's gonna be spawning down here and making this much more annoying for, I don't know, people who come by here, I think. I mean, I don't plan on coming over here at all, but you never know. I kind of try to randomize this up as best as we can. Alright, so we've got these little like overhangs here, and then the stone will go right behind it, coming down out this way. We'll probably work on getting this grass kind of moved out of the way too, just to be safe. Let me sleep, 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 let me sleep. Thank you. Alright, we've now made it around with these little droop down around thingies. So now, what I could do, honestly, is once we're done actually building up the walls and stuff, I could actually go with moss and kind of spread it out around here just to give it some extra texture. And it'll also grow up a lot of the grass and stuff, which will be nice. So now I just go through, get these little extra little droopy parts. It now officially droops. Cool. Call me KJ Droopy the way that this be drooping. So now we just get all the stone and start styling this up. All right, how does this look so far? Probably not great because it's only one layer, but you know, we'll see. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's just build up this corner and see what exactly is going on. All right, so far that's actually not bad. I actually don't hate that. Obviously, once the grass is grown in these dirt blocks, it'll look a lot better too. Yeah, I don't hate that at all. And it's a good thing I did a lot of clearing out of the underground area early on, because that means that I have all of that stone still waiting for me down there, which is real cool. Yeah, I think this is good. I think I'm gonna turn this into a time lapse, so that way I can just get this knocked out of the park and really just go for it. So hit it with the cool music, future me. Sorry for putting more work on you. I love you. I'm sorry. Here we are with our newly terraformed parking lot. I love how this looks. I genuinely love how this looks so much. Obviously, I could go in with more of like the stone stairs, slabs, stuff like that, really touch this up. But honestly, I'm really happy with how it looks because it's so simple There's not really a whole lot going on with it that it needs any like really big adjusting. So if that was something I felt like doing, maybe I would do that. But honestly, I'm really happy with how this looks. I'm not normally good at terraforming, so I'm very proud of myself for managing to make this even look semi-normal. So good for me, good job. And also the moss going along here definitely helps. Definitely helps. So now it's just a matter of getting this connected up over here. And I think first thing I'm gonna do is get to work on the bridge, which I think we're just gonna go with ye old spruce to kick this off here. First things first, getting the dirt path that's gonna be kind of in front of my house, because I like the idea of it being a bit more of a rural kind of area, even though it's a very suburban home, but we're not gonna talk about that. Okay, so bridge is gonna start right about here. All right, cool. Now we just want to arch these, see if I can pull off a decent arch. I really hope I can. Okay, that's not a bad arch. Not a bad arch at all. It's missing something, I think, still. I think this is too not good. Because that's extra thick. We don't want thick. I think that works. So now we just duplicate it on all the other sides. I'll probably help to have a trap door there. That'll probably help arch that a bit more. Cool. So now this is a full arch. That looks pretty nice. And then just to cover up the dirt from the sides, we can use these stairs here. And eventually I will have cross beams for the underside here. Honestly, just because I'm curious, I want to see how that looks. That does look a lot better. Yeah. Wait, no, I'll do these down here instead, because that's already thick enough with that, so that, yeah, that really fixes that. And now we have the road completely connected up, and I've also added on some of these fences. Pretty cool. Okay, so then we can get this starting to curve upward. And then we can have that, like that. I think that looks pretty structurally good. We're also going to make sure that there's slabs underneath the dirt and mud and stuff, because I don't want there to be just floating dirt and mud. I feel like that would look stupid. That's kind of cool. It looks like a little squiggly going through here. I like that. Ooh, and I could get extra fences. Yeah. I like that a lot. That looks super nice. Dang. That's actually, it's like, it's so simple, but it feels so good to look at. I like that a lot. Heck yeah. So now I gotta figure out what's going on with this whole thing, and quite honestly, I feel like I'm just gonna have it hit another beam and then just terraform around that. I think that'll probably be the easiest option for little old me. That looks infinitely better. So much better. Holy crap. Yeah, this feels so much more of a natural incline. Now we just gotta get all the fences going up here, and then we're pretty much set. Honestly, this looks so good. I am absolutely in love with how this looks. Heck yeah. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so now I think the last thing I'm gonna do over here is to get the area all lit up by putting a bunch of light sources underneath the moss carpets, and hopefully that should make this place look nice and good. Since I've been mossing up everything over there, I'm going to go ahead and start putting up these little bushes and stuff, because they do add a lot of character to the side of the build. So hopefully I don't overcrowd the area too much. In hindsight, we never actually filled up the dumpster area. We're gonna have to do that too. God, just looking at that from over here looks so good. Oh, that's so good. So I'm thinking we'll lay out a dumpster there. And here. Now, these will attach, unfortunately, but it's not a huge deal. There we go, a couple of dumpsters, and then we just grab all of our trash and junk and just litter this around everywhere. Make sure that it is highly localized around trash bins, so that way we're not missing out on the true capabilities of world building here. Also grabbed way more trash than I think I had room for here. But hey, you know what? Doesn't hurt to have extra. And actually, I can put trash on top. And it's even cooler because the paper is underneath the lid texture, so it looks like it's stuffed to the brim with junk that it's like filling out the sides. I love that. But cool. The dumpster / loading bay area is fully done. Love it. But now, guys, I think it's time to do one final sweep of the place, because I think we're pretty much getting close to being done here. So let's do a quick sweep through and just make sure that I haven't missed anything major that I've wanted to do, right? Got the entrance, I haven't finished the bathrooms. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Okay, fix the bathrooms. Kitchen, pretty good. The main area, which is still awesome. Love the colors that are going on in here. I think it's awesome. Party rooms. What do I hear in Enderman? Where is it? Ah, backstage is also something I never did. Let's change that too. There we go. I think that works pretty good. Got the security office. This is pretty good. We've got the kind of Rockstar Row style thing going on here. Did I do these bathrooms? I did! I did do bathrooms in here. Look at me go. Got the arcade. Prize counter. Okay, that's pretty good. Got the food court. All set with all of their animatronics and stuff. This pizza one doesn't have one, but I feel like it doesn't need one. Yeah, I don't think it needs one. We've got the movie theater with our boy Kevin. Kevin, you're not looking the right way, Kevin. There you go. Now you're looking the right way. Hi, bud. And the movie theater, which I said I wouldn't go into, and I maybe have almost done something really risky by coming in here. But then we've got the TV and stuff for the movie theater. And then over here we have the bowling alley, fully functional. You just throw something down the alley and it will return to the ball return over here. I should actually make a sign. But before I make that sign, we've also got the daycare with the Pop Goes animatronic in here and a fun little play area. I say little. It's actually pretty big. We've got Carney's Cantina. We've got the Freddy Fazbear Museum kind of memorabilia walkthrough thingy. We've got Music Man's dance pad. We've got a freaking... What? Technical difficulties aside, we've got Mr. Hippo's story time room. And we've got more bathrooms. Very simple. And then the art room with Lefty and #1 crate. Okay, that's pretty solid for the upstairs here. I think everything up here is done. We have the incinerator, we have the generator room, and we have the room from FNAF 6 where you inspect the different trash animatronics and stuff that show up. And we've got them kind of laying around here. We've got a supply closet. We've got a employee Blake room. Employee Blake room is the room for Blake. Also got the supply storage room with facility Freddy, which is just terrifying. He looks so freaky. Oh man. We also have the abandoned safe room from down below with scrap trap inside it. And the employee locker area. We have the security office, of course, fully functional with cameras laid around everywhere. They're not laid out very well, but it does. Oh, they automatically pan. That's cool. We have the employee of the episode area, which is still crazy that we've filled this entire thing out. We've got the manager's office. We do have the extra animatronic storage area here. I don't think I ended up getting really that many extras. I can go up and get my... Oh no, I have the backpack here. Let me see. We can maybe get the rest of the mediocre melodies gang. Yeah, why don't I do that? Ned Bear. Happy Frog. So we got room for 2 more in here. Well, actually, you know, I could put Fred Bear. Because I don't have him up top. So I could keep him there. Although, I kind of want... No, I kind of want to see if I can trade Fredbear out to get the Fredbear suit that has the blood. So I'm gonna go down to the sacrifice pit real quick. Sacrifice, 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 yoink. All right, I've got me a Fredbear suit. We're gonna ignore the fact that Golden Freddy is down in this original location down here, and this can actually be in here. And if I use the Faz wrench, He's all goopy. Look at that, all goopy and gross. Got kind of extra workshop area. I was gonna build some kind of scooper, but I don't think I'm gonna do that because I think they're adding the scooper in 1.4. So when 1.4 comes around, I'll probably come back and revisit a little bit of this and put some stuff in, but I'll probably do that in a short. So then coming down below, we have the abandoned pizzeria, which is stuffed inside this cave. I'm still really, really impressed with this terraforming that I've done. I'm super happy with it. Yeah, I have no words. We come inside here, and it's the one-to-one recreation of my original pizzeria, except this time we have the wizards in here because they are the old and gross guys. We've got the supply room there. We've got Springtrap and Golden Freddy in here. Extra suits, similar to the Ruin DLC, where we have the costumes from Edwin's down in here. Kind of similar to that. We've got the classic security office. Kitchen, which is a lot brighter than I think I should have made it, but who cares? We've got the bathrooms, and we got parts and service, and the little manager office back here. Could either be manager or like the technician or whatever, but yeah, it's all back there. I do think I need to, I think I need to dim it down here more. It's too bright. Oh yeah, this is so much spookier. Ooh, I love this. Yeah, it definitely feels like this is more run down than before. Like the other one, the other way I had it was way too bright. This definitely fixes a lot of that. So, heck yeah. And of course, we have our sacrifice pit down here as well. And a bit of a scaffolding that goes into it. And I'm not quite sure what to put in here. I have a couple ideas. I'm just not sure which one I want to do. I've made a decision. And you guys won't see what it is until the very end of the video. But now, my friends, it is time for the employee of the episode. And this one is incredibly special because today's employee of the episode is really the employee of the series. And that, my friends, is you. You watching this video right now. You being here for the entirety of this series and checking everything out and giving me suggestions and being here to just enjoy the content and enjoy the experience of going through this whole build together. You are the employee of the series. The series would not be here without you. So thank you, and welcome to the employee room. Also, I used one of the Farmer's Delight canvas signs, and actually they look really cool. But yes, I used a little party popper to celebrate because we did it. We're at the end. I'm having a stroke, don't mind me. Yeah, guys, this is the end. We've reached the end of this series. I've completed everything that I want to do in this series, and I know that you guys are suggesting more and more things that I could do, things that I could still add on to keep the series going. I don't want to. I don't want to. I want to end the series the way that I feel like ending it. I want to end it feeling comfortable, feeling happy. This place looks amazing. This place feels amazing to walk through. I'm genuinely so happy with this build. Obviously, there are things I could do. There are things that I could still do and drag the series on more, but I don't want to drag it on. I don't want to make it feel like, this guy's just keeping it going just to keep it going. I'm calling it. This is it. This is done. It's finished. And that's why making you guys the employee of the series is so huge, because this genuinely would not have been a thing without you guys. This genuinely would not exist without you guys supporting the series and constantly giving me suggestions and, you know, commenting funny things and giving me the inspiration to keep making things. This has been a super fun build, a super fun project, and I'm really happy to be calling it complete. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be grabbing a chest or a shulker box or something. I'm gonna make a shulker box, and we're gonna go ahead and just put all of our stuff inside. This is all of my gear that I used in this series. So when you get the world download, you can see all the stuff that I made stuff with. You can explore the world, find all of my other stuff. I do have farms that I didn't show on camera because it was just boring. But, you know, I have a witch farm, I have an enderman farm, and it's because I need gunpowder a lot. I need XP a lot. There's a lot of things that you guys didn't end up seeing on the production side of it, and if you get the world download, now you can. linked in the description is the world download link. It'll take you to Planet Minecraft, which, depending on the size of this world, it'll probably require me to upload it to a separate service that I can upload a link to Planet Minecraft. Just go to the link. It'll have everything that you need. Make sure you have the mod pack too, because otherwise I don't think it'll run properly. But yeah, do that. But yes, thank you everybody so much for watching this series. It has been a genuine pleasure to have created a series that so many people love, that so many people, you know, it hurts to say goodbye to. I'm honored. I appreciate it. And I'm very grateful for all of you. So thank you everybody so much. Until the next video, I hope you all stay safe. I love you all. And I'll see you later. Bye!